Doctor's getting hang of it.
He's doing well.
Go on, Droog!
Get his ankles, little one.
Yeah.
Sorry, Doctor, we love you too, but you know, house loyalty and all that.
Yes. Go for the ankle biter.
Oh!
This is close.
No, it's quite amusing. Oh, nice!
That's gonna hurt the knees.
I wouldn't laugh about it so much, Master Zane and Master Egan. Fighting snotlings is not an easy feat. They normally come in vast numbers and not individual. Goblins as well. Like a swarm.
Enough.
Kind of like demon.
Well, I'm trying to refer to, my ladies, that you shouldn't underestimate size.
Let's not keep referring to the goblins coming in swarms. We know he's on our side. Anyone who has a problem with him being on our side can discuss it with me later.
I don't have a problem with it. I didn't know he was even a doctor. I was just saying.
I didn't mean you, Kathleen.
It is the most unusual circumstances that we find ourselves in our lives that we would not normally consider ourselves to have. But at the same time, very grateful for.
Oh! Nice, Doctor.
I see they're both doing very well.
They are. I would shout Doctor, but, yeah.
It's
Well done, Droog.
That was.
I think, Droog, that you might have taken the damage to your throat.
It's harder for someone who doesn't use a sword.
No. I think you swallowed something, Droog. Maybe a drink.
Well done, little one.
That was awesome. Yeah, your throat.
Yes, your throat is not
Its
sounding
throat's
too
a
good.
bit sore.
Yes.
Yes, it seems like you may have got hit in it.
Is that better?
Yes.
That's bad.
Well fought, Doctor. Well,
Then it was too late.
Have you got your bruising cream, Doctor? You're going to need it.
Yeah, I have. Not with me at the moment. It's a yes. Well fought.
Well.
The skills are rusty, but they show promise.
Say that again, my good man.
I said their skills are a bit rusty, but they definitely show promise.
Yes. A couple of days of this, and I'm sure they'll get whipped into shape.
I would argue at the beginning I was quite treating you quite well, but then you got used to me, or something like that.
Funny how I see things so differently than everyone.
You did well, Doctor. Thank you.
Show promise, huh? Don't remember him taking down that fucking fortress.
Oh,
Huh?
remember that. Yes, for someone who's
Saying that people didn't do a good job, I was trying to just say,
hand-to-hand
I
combat.
wasn't
We have
talking
people-
about you, darling.
no, I was talking about others that just got upset about me making
Right.
alert.
Looking forward to the
Yeah, other-
archery.
Watch.
I'm aware.
Whose fighting styles may
You have
end
certainly
up on
have me beat.
Yes, me think he's blustering a little too much since his brother arrived. I will address it.
Sure he's a
You
skill.
know,
and his brother is not so short, okay?
once this is over.
Well, his brother didn't take that fortress down, nor send 2 days inside it, so his brother's opinion has little consequence for me.
Well fought and
I don't know who this new knight is, but I don't like the way Sir Giles acts around him.
And I don't like the things he was saying under his.
Yes, I will be addressing that. Rest assured I will be addressing that.
You okay, Maroon?
I am. Quite smug, in fact.
Come on.
You fought well.
Thank you. Yes,
Very
Kathleen.
well.
Yeah, mate.
I was fixing to say, your battle was very interesting, very informative, and I know never to piss you off.
Yes, he did piss me off a little bit.
As for you, stay away from my damn ankles.
If I'm using a sword, it's already too late.
First, because it would be only proper. Permission from the commander to let me speak her to you.
It's not my decision, it's entirely up to her if she wants to talk to you or not.
No, she'd have to get permission for both, because, well, I can't talk to her without permissions. That's-
Well, you'd have to ask Sir Giles about that.
Depends on what you want to talk about.
It's just questions that I would like to ask her to get to know. I was not on these lands when things all came about, and I'm trying to get proper understanding. To understand someone, you talk with. To understand why others feel the way they feel is also to talk to the one that is standing in front of you. How
That
else
is
will-
quite fine, but I would say now is not the time.
I would suggest
Because we're in
tomorrow.
the middle of a trial where I shouldn't really be fraternizing. I gave her the goodness of my, shall we say, courtesy to allow her to have a bit of freedom tonight. But it is not always the case. Mr. Egan, would you take her to her room, please?
Yeah.
And those who are staying, you're more than welcome to stay in the barracks. If you're not, I will be sealing
Gracious enough.
the city down and the fortress.
Thank you, but no. I've stayed a couple nights in your service. I appreciate
I think
it.
I have imposed enough nights on to your guests' quarters.
Very, very well, Doctor.
Mr. Rook, I see you at my spa then.
You will. Thank you, Doctor.
Good night, gentlemen.
Good
Lady
night,
Maroon.
everybody.
Well,
I must so show Sir Shalana to his quarters. I will probably
Understood.
speak with you in a while.
no problem. I shall meditate in the meantime.
Very well, my lady. Come, Sir Shalana.
I do not mean to be a bother.
What's
I
wrong?
think this room's too crowded for me tonight.
Oh.
Where should I go?
Give me a second. Let me see. The Giles?
First time, eating the
Yes, my lady.
The room that Lady Zediko was usually occupy is a little crowded this evening. Is there anywhere else we can put her to sleep?
Yes, there is. We'll have to get it decorated. You'll have to give me a few minutes.
No problem.
Master Egan, if you are about to leave, I need to raise the drawbridge and shut the gates.
I know he was just
Why
about
is there a griffin in my tower?
That belongs to Miss Terra.
Yes, but it's gonna make a mess. They could have, she could have left it downstairs with Calaprax. Now, where are you? I cannot find you. I can hear your voices, but I cannot see you.
I'm in the temple.
Ah, that made me walk all the way upstairs.
Who made you do anything?
It's not our fault you didn't come and check. I did say I was going to be meditating.
Yes. Well, it's gonna be a long walk back up again.
Oh, I'm sure you'll cope.
Good exercise.
I think I
And
have
skip
had
leg
enough.
day.
I think I have had enough exercise for one day.
Maybe if you hadn't been flailing around and wasting all that energy, you'd have enough energy left to walk up the stairs.
I have plenty of energy to walk up the stairs, and more. Lady Zedica, if you come with me, I have prepared you new quarters.
Ah. Nice.
Where you have a nice sea view.
Thank you.
Is it adequate enough for you, Commander?
It'll do for now, I think.
Yeah, I think it's fine, thanks.
Very good. Well done. I will allow you a few more moments to speak to the prisoner, Commander.
Thank you.
And then she must be alone. I will be out on the wall with my men.
As you wish.
I must be alone.
Apparently so. We know why, I think.
That's a little change of tone.
Yeah, it's funny that,
Is it?
isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's really pissing me off.
Won't be far away. Be able to
Alright.
hear you if you shout.
Make sure you can hear them if they shout.
Who?
Anyone.
Well, there's few people I
just
would get
joking.
out of bed to answer for. You call, I will come.
Thank you.
No problem. You were promised you'd be kept safe, and I mean to hold them to that.
I know you do, and I appreciate it.
Well, at least you have a way to get some fresh air if you need it.
Yeah, I was hoping that would be left open. Spotted that one.
Guards up there, so... There's guards up there. Is that really necessary? Really about to lose my temper.
Wow, that's a little rude. Go get some rest.
I'll try. Might be you trying to get to me when I'm shouting. Sleep well.
You too.
Mm-hmm.
My lady, is everything all right?
Not really.
Tell me what troubles you.
Have guards stationed on the wall. You had no need to close that hatch.
I must do my duty, my lady. She is a prisoner who is on trial for the murders of many innocent lives.
And yet yesterday she was
cannot
allowed to sleep in a room with the door open.
Yes, that was my fault for not paying attention yesterday. But today my resolve is fixed, thanks to you.
Don't blame me.
I'm not blaming anything on you, my lady. I'm not understanding what I have done wrong.
Your entire attitude has changed in the last hour and a half.
Forgive me, my lady. I did not mean to offend or upset you. But it was joyous news to see a fellow brother bringing word from home, which was not good.
I understand that and I appreciate it. Your attitude towards the troops today completely changed, and I don't like it.
I will endeavour to be much better and not insulting in the future, my lady.
Yes, and your fellow knight needs to hold his tongue too, or else he's going to have to answer to me.
He is yours to command, my lady. You may speak to him how you see fit. Whether he agrees or not is another thing, but he has only recently arrived and not so used to people that we would normally be killing back on the mainland.
I'm making allowances for that.
Very well, my lady. All I can say is I am very sorry.
You need to apologize to.
Well, I thought I'd apologise to quite a lot of people tonight, especially those I knocked out.
I think your words hurt more than your sword did. Or your lance.
I cannot apologise to the prisoner. I have treated her fairly enough as it is and given her much freedoms where others in her position would probably already be executed by now.
Can't suddenly change the way you treat somebody from one day to the next and expect them to be okay with it.
I understand that, my lady, truly I do, but I haven't really changed that much. But I do have to enforce certain things. She is not yet free to go anywhere beyond these walls. Me going to get her and allowing her to be a part of the training was me being gracious.
And it's appreciated. But closing that hatch without a word as to why was really not very nice.
Well, you know full well why.
There are guards on that wall, and there's no way she can jump from there. There's no way to. Allowing her a little fresh air is not a luxury. It's a right.
There's plenty of fresh air through the windows.
Ah, I don't think I didn't notice what was outside one of those windows.
What's that?
You know what it is. Haven't even taken her to say goodbye yet. They're staring at her in the face.
It was not intentional. I wasn't thinking. I was just trying to find one of the emptiest towels we still have. We have become rather busy of late.
Yes, you have. Now it seems we have even more for breakfast in the morning.
There Sharon has come from. Carcassonne. He has told us that one of our great cities has already fallen to the great enemy, and that his city now lies under siege. He was one of the last few groups who the expedition to be able to leave the city before the siege lines surrounded it completely. Already many of my people have died.
Did you ask him if he thinks we stand a chance? Not his decision to make. We've decided we stand a
ask a
chance.
fellow brother their advice about combat techniques and whatnot. We are some of the most well-trained fighters in the world. It is not a derision to question people's fighting skills. Look at Master Zaid and Master Egan. They wasted so much time missing each other that they were half tired most of the time.
Who does that remind me of?
I was able to outpace them quite far.
Oh, talking about when you were fighting me.
Oh, well, I hope you know I didn't go easy on you.
Be offended if you did.
But you put up a good fight.
Yes, don't underestimate me again.
I have never underestimated you, my lady.
Should already do that.
I understand what you say about feeding misinformation. But we have no information that we need to give just yet. And
We'll have in the next few days.
Enjoyable, relaxing time tonight and not worry about things. You did help a lot of people unwind tonight.
Certainly did. Even if your fellow knight seemed less than impressed.
Well, he had a hard journey. He was very tired. He was caught in a storm and the other 5 ships of the fleet were lost. His ship was the only one left. And they barely made it here as it was. I forgive my brother for being a little bit grumpy. 2 days in a storm and losing that many ships, you would be a little bit unhappy too.
Well, if he continues being a little bit grumpy, he's going to find out what happens when I get a little bit grumpy, isn't he?
I'm sure he will, my lady. He's already pledged his banner to mine. And mine is already under your commands. He will do as he is told. He follows the lady as I do. And as you are learning to do.
See what tomorrow brings with him then, shan't we?
Yes, my lady.
Or maybe I need to best him in a fight too. That could be interesting.
Yes. And he would probably relish the challenge after watching tonight's fight.
Good, then let him keep underestimating me until I face him on the battlefield. The battle arena. Whatever it is.
Fighting pit.
Not used to being so confined. I like a little more space to move around in, but never mind.
Yes, but this way it makes it a little bit more challenging. And it will be far more challenging on the day of the tournament. You had it easy tonight in there. Normally there are surprises.
I had it easy, did I?
Not from me. And I know I most certainly didn't have it easy. I was running out of energy towards the end.
Shouldn't have been flailing around so much on the floor then, should you?
Quite. Or shall we retire, my lady?
Yes, I think so. Another busy day tomorrow, it seems.
Why, what's happening tomorrow?
Oh, I thought we were doing more fighting.
Yes, but that can happen anytime.
Can it now? I think you need time to lick
Well,
your wounds from the last time.
I think I will be perfectly fine after a night's rest.
Good. And I get to do it again all again tomorrow, don't I?
We shall see.
Not charge and then pull out the lance. It makes a difference, does it not?
No, I normally have my lance out all the time. Doesn't make a difference to me. And you saw how accomplished I am with it.
Yes, you do handle it quite well. But still, she gave us more tips than you did. I might actually have a chance of hitting you tomorrow.
Very good. I look forward to it. Well then, shall we go?
Or are you sure your brother won't disapprove?
The lady has blessed her. That is all that we need. We cannot question the lady. My brother will understand.
He has to accept that the lady blessed first. That might not be easy.
He has no other way. Our code is derived from serving the lady. For him to ignore the code, or anything that the lady does, he would be breaking his vows as well.
That doesn't mean he's going to accept that what we see as a blessing is actually a blessing. He may question that.
Lady Odalina will back it up. She speaks for the Lady of the Lake.
Hey.
As I say, my brother Knight has pledged his banner to mine, and not mine to yours, so he has to respect the orders.
This could be interesting.
It may be. It will take some time for my brother to get used, but it depends on how much time we have before we find a warp gate and start evacuation.
Are you sure he can't stop?
Yes, my lady. You'll have to get used to the differences either way. The simple fact of the matter is, we do not know where we will be going once we go through the Chaos Gate.
No, we do not.
And that world will probably be far more different here with different rules. My brother Knight better get used to differences, whether he likes it or not. He knows full well that the end times have begun, and there is nowhere else to go. to go somewhere more comfortable, my lady.
And you're going to have to lead the way. I've learnt my way around this place and it seems I'm a little lost.
Very well. You went far wrong.
Do I need to tend to bruises?
No, my lady. I would like to remember them and who gave me them, and for the enjoyable fight that they were earned from. What about you?
Don't think I'm too badly bruised.
I didn't hurt you that much.
You packed quite a punch, but heal quickly.
It was very hard for me to do. I do not want to hurt you.
Well, we were training. It was needed.
I also didn't want you to feel that your effort was worthless either.
What effort?
Or that I was not putting in enough effort to harm you.
Ah, well.
I didn't hold back.
Can't do that again in front of your fellow knight now, can you? There would be gossip.
Yes, my lady.
I quite enjoyed it. Just lucky we only had practice swords, I think.
Yes. It was a long fight.
It was.
One worthy of song, I would say.
Wouldn't go that far.
I would.